Hey guys, Zombiesclaw here. Today I am going to be playing Amplified. As you can see, this clip is sped up and I am commentating afterwards. I'm actually going to tell a little SMP story I have. If you enjoy any part of this video, please leave a like, and here it is. So, about a week ago, I was on an SMP server and I had run out of acacia wood and I had no acacia saplings. So I went and in chat I asked somebody if they had any acacia saplings. And of course, naturally somebody replied, and for this video we'll name them Volts. And so Volts gave me the acacia saplings, and directly afterwards he asked me to go mining with him. So I said no, and he asked me if I wanted to go on another adventure, and I had no nether wart at the time, so I did. And we were mining a nether fortress, and a while afterwards he died, and so I got his stuff, I put it in a chest, and I went home. But again, he asked me to go mining with him, and I said no, and then he's just like, okay, well, let's go back to the nether. And I didn't have any glowstone, so I said yes again. And we were fighting blazes. I think we got 2 wither skulls, but I gave them both to him. I am not prepared to fight the wither. And we kept mining. We shot the occasional ghast, and all in all, it was actually really fun to have somebody else to play with on that server. And so afterwards, I went home, and he asked me if I wanted to go mining. And of course, now that I had realized that he wasn't just gonna kill me as soon as I have diamonds, I said yes. And we went mining. I found a bunch of stuff, including diamonds. And then about halfway through, he asked me if I wanted an Xray machine. So I said, wait. Me and Xray do not go well. If you didn't know, I used to Xray on that server. I was a really little kid and I didn't know better. And so I X-rayed and got banned and had to make a ban appeal. And so anyways, I told him that I didn't really mind if it wasn't a modification to the client, but he still might get in trouble. And then, so he just said, oh, okay, well, I'll go get a redstone block and some pistons. And then the admin jumps in on the chat and he says, oh, boom, caught. I'm like, what? I just stopped him from X-raying. And then he says, yeah, but that doesn't really matter. So we argue in chat for a while, and the admin gets mad, and then we see a bunch of the other admins join the server, and they're just on there, and I feel like they're down in the mine with us. So I keep looking behind me, but there's no one there. So obviously they're in vanish mode because I saw them join and their names aren't there. So they're watching us, and I just mine like I normally do. And then this person, we'll call him Volts for the remaining of the video, he starts talking to them about how he's never gotten banned. He's getting desperate not to get banned. And so they ban him for conspiracy of Xray for 12 hours. Just think about that. They have no proof other than the fact that in chat he said, do you want to use an Xray machine? And I said no. Well, I didn't exactly say no, but at the same time, you get my point. They banned him for conspiracy of Xray. Conspiracy. Now just think about that. Does that seem right? So I'm just on that server for a while, and I was involved, yes, but I stopped him, and so the admins start blaming me that I somehow encouraged him to X-ray. And so about 30 minutes later, an admin gets back on, and they say, okay, infidel. I'm like, what did I do? They say, and he says, for this video, we'll call him SRS because his name is SRS, and he is a total. So anyways, what the SRS said is that they're gonna let me slide through because I already got banned for this kind of thing. But if I had anything like that to do with anything like that again, they would ban me and I would not have an appeal, even if we were just talking about it. Now think about that. Do you think it's a little extreme, just a little extreme, to ban somebody for quote unquote conspiracy of Xray? Conspiracy. Conspiracy. And it's not only that he's temp banning me, even though I'm not the one at stake here. Not only is he temp banning me, but he is permanently banning me from the server. That is very extreme. So just think about that next time you're on a server and somebody asks you, "Hey, do you want this Xray?" Better say no. But of course, that was not the end of this problem. It never is with me. So I get on. I'm building a giant wall around my village, and this Volts guy gets back on. And so instantly he says, "Hi, Infidel." I'm like, "Hello." And he asked me if I wanted to go on another adventure. So I'm like, "Okay, don't really feel like it, but I'll empty my inventory out." And so I get my inventory emptied out, and I go to this guy. I TPA to him, and we're out in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, "Okay, where's your base?" And he's like, "Nowhere near here." I'm like, "Oh, strange." So we're adventuring for, say, 15 minutes, and we find a cave. And the first thing I see on this guy is redstone blocks and sticky pistons. I'm just like, oh, no, 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 no. I am not X-raying. But of course I don't say that in chat because I don't want to get banned. And so I don't PM him because the admins check PMs, and I'm just like, too bad they patched that. And then he pulls out glowstone and TNT, and I'm just like sitting here at my computer looking at this screen and saying, if I stay here, will I get banned? And I seriously questioned that for a good 30 seconds. And so he starts building this thing. He pulls out a lever and he completes it, and he's just about to use it when I teleport away. And I teleported away, and I'm just like, okay, well, I'm gonna go unload my inventory, and then I might go on later. He says, okay, see you. So I am now far away from this problem at my house, and all of a sudden, it says caught on chat, and it says this not only on any chat, but the MC bans chat. So yeah, he was banned. And then I said, "Oh, why'd you ban them?" And then they say, like you would know. I'm just like, "Oh, so they saw me there." And I said, "Yeah, well, I saw him make the X-ray machine, but you guys had me for quote unquote conspiracy of X-ray." And so surprisingly, I did actually slither out of that situation. But one day, like today, I go on Engine, and on their site I check it out, and there's a dynamic map that I'm looking at, and I see that Volts has just gotten unbanned. I'm like, okay, that's good. And I get this really strange PM from an admin named Two Man Crew, and he says, "Eyes on you." I'm just like, oh, that's creepy. So I PM him back. I'm say, "What did you mean?" And he says, "We know you're X-raying." I'm like, I haven't found any diamonds for the past couple days. And then he says, "Oh, that's why we know you're hacking." I'm just like, oh, so now you have proof because I didn't find diamonds. That makes sense. And then the whole thing boiled down today, and they no longer even care. They've forgotten all about it. But just remember, every time you are involved with X-Ray in any way, admins jump, well, at least these admins, they jump to conclusions and they say, ban every single time. Just remember that. Unless you're on a faction server, it's gonna be ban every single time.